Hello, everyone. Welcome on back to the channel. Hope you're having a lovely day. Give me just 1 second. Oh, my coffee's gone cold, but that's okay because you guys are hot. Let's go ahead and listen to some Paul McCartney Band on the Run, Wings. We're going to move on to the second track here, which is going to be Jet, which was released. Hold on, let me get that for you. Let me get that. 1973 for you guys. We listened to the first track, and I figured, you know what? I'm in the mood. I would like to hear a little bit more from Paul McCartney, from Wings, and etc., etc. So, speaking of Jet, let's see, I have an older brother, and he's darker than me. Like, he actually looks black, whereas I'm a little bit of a lighter sort. But my aunt always used to call him Jet, and so I don't know why I just thought of that, because like, I don't know. It just brought back like a little bit of a family memory. Like, my aunt always used to call him Jet. I didn't have a name. I didn't have a cool nickname. But I always thought, man, my brother gets a cool nickname, and what about me? Anyways, let's go ahead and listen to the track. We will talk about it for sure after. Let's dive on in, guys. Well, it's like Chicago with those horns. That is awesome. I love the production too. And what a heavy hitting song that is. From the beginning, those horns just come charging in like a rhino. Just charging in, right? And then besides the horns, get it, rhino horns. Besides that distortion from the guitar that is constantly being driven throughout this track is just so heavy, so fuzzy. It's just pure audio texture buzzing in your ears, right? McCartney singing throughout this track, in both the distorted section and that softer section, which we're going to get into, is very soothing, straightforward, very clear. And by the way, production plays a huge part in the role of this, with especially that distorted sound. It muddies everything up and creates this very dense atmosphere. But then there's that decline, this quick decline, in which these beautiful guitar notes are just strummed, and then it kind of echoes out this beautiful light melody, and that's when the production and of course the music clears up. It's like the fog being lifted from our ears, and McCartney's voice stays clear, stays precise throughout, but now that that distortion, that fuzz is gone, it just comes out like the sun, like behind the clouds. And that is just such a great way of creating this nice, not structure necessarily, but this nice mood being swung back and forth between that heavier horn distorted section and of course the lighter moments of the track. And the drumming is really fun and energetic throughout. I mean, that is just really fun. I love how hard that came in though. That came in really, really hard with those horns and that guitar there. Jet, jet, jet. I can almost remember their funny faces that time you told them that you were gonna be marrying soon. And Jet, I thought the only lonely place was on the moon. Jet, was your father as bold as Sergeant Major? Oh, how come he told you that you were hardly old enough? And Jet, I thought the Major was a lady suffragette. Ah, made her want Jet to always love me. Ah, made her want Jet to always love me. I do not know what this is talking about. However, there is a Wikipedia article about this track, so let's defer to that and see if we can figure out what's going on here. It says that this was the first British and American single to be released from the album that peaked at number 7 on both charts, British and American, in 1974. It says that reviewers have reported that the song's title was inspired by McCartney's Labrador Retriever dog named Jet. Well, there you go. McCartney has substantiated this claim. We've got a Labrador puppy who was a runt, the runt of the litter. We bought her along the roadside in a little pet shop. She was a bit of a wild dog, a wild girl who wouldn't stay in. We had a big wall around our house in London. She wouldn't stay in. She always used to jump the wall. She'd go out on the town for the evening like Lady in the Tramp. She came back one day pregnant. Well, there you go. And she had 7 black little puppies. What we do is, if either of the dogs we have has a litter, we try to keep them from the puppy stage, so we get the best bit of them, and then when they get a bit unmanageable, we ask people if they want to have a puppy. So Jet was one of those puppies. Well, there you go. That your dog goes out, come back one day. Well, Yeah. Things happen. Things definitely happen. Let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments below. You can follow me over on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much, as always, for being here, for stopping by, for stopping in. And I hope you come back tomorrow, guys. Don't come back tomorrow pregnant. Have a great day, guys. Bye.